2 years ago, I was, basically puffed up because a job I had, I saw a company go from 5 people to 50 people within 3 years, and I saw it basically from inception on, and I was like, I could totally do this. And I was like, all right, I'll be able to get a job easy. I didn't have a degree though, and it seemed like I couldn't get anybody to call me back. I couldn't get anybody to talk to me, get me even come in. At that point, my son, he ended up getting sick, and I was trying to still reconcile, the world and what I had known as a kid. I went to a Christian school. I said the sinner's prayer at least like 12 times. I was like, all right, God, is this it? We're good, right? And I just never experienced that peace. It was at that point, finally, after 2 years of, ransom, leaving stuff on my doorstep, we decided to, try it. And, God had put it upon my heart, that maybe, following through and going through baptism, I felt like that was his call for me, that call to obedience. And for me, that morning I was, getting ready, and I was like, God, I know I need to get baptized. If they have an announcement or anything, where they're just talking about, getting baptized, I'll go talk to them about that. I just want to find a church that'll, get me baptized. It was at that point. It then kind of turned into, all right, God, if they're doing baptisms today, I'll see that as a sign, that you do want me to get baptized. And then it turned into, all right, if they have a call up, I doubt they will, I'll go and get baptized. So we ended up going, sitting in the service. Didn't even see that there was a baptism tank sitting up front. It was at that point that Pastor Wayne, he goes, all right, well, we have some baptisms today. I'm like, oh, I thought that was it. And I was like, all right, I'll talk to them afterwards and we'll get set up. But it was after that, Pastor Wayne goes, all right, if anybody here, maybe it's your first time here, you haven't been baptized and you feel, led to be baptized, you want to, come to Christ and follow through. And it was at that point I nudged my wife next to me. We both did at the same time. And I was like, and she's like, you? I was like, yeah. So I just got up at that point and totally out of my character and just walked up, got baptized. And it was at that point, after I went down and came up, I just felt such a relief, like a weight had been lifted off of my chest. And it was just finally submitting to God and just finally doing what he had put upon my heart to do. It just was an extreme relief. Now it's funny, for 2 years I thought I was good. After like that baptism, I really kind of started feeling that peace that I was seeking so badly. And it was like just finally submitting and finally going through with it. I didn't think a baptism was, a big deal or anything like that. But now I look at it as being such a big difference maker in my life. I'm so at peace. I'm kinder to my children. I'm more patient. I just have a joy and an eagerness to share. So.